Krampus content here, y'all, aka Jim J, aka J Lutch, aka the best in the business. I'm here talking about the Eagles would potentially could get a guy that's a former Denver Bronco linebacker, Frank Clark. He seems like a pretty solid linebacker. I think the Eagles always use another body at linebacker. I would think they should at least have 6 linebackers on the roster. That's what I believe. But Eagles, they could do with them, do with it with an extra linebacker. Because when it comes to the Eagles, getting ready for training camp, setting this roster, they could get all the linebackers they get. 'Cause that's the weakest part of their team is the linebacker. They need some bodies there and need some and guys that solid guys that could play. And this is also N'Kobe Dean last year to prove himself, which I don't think he's going to prove himself. I would cut him. I would cut him just like I would cut Bradbury. Because N'Kobe Dean, he don't do nothing this year. It's over for him. And two, I think Jeremiah Trotter gonna beat him out for the spot. If Bourne don't win that spot, yeah, I believe Jeremiah Trotter gonna win that spot. But them getting Frank Clark, they need another body. They need another body. The solidify things. They just need another body. Yeah, they need another body. They definitely need another body. But right now everything's pretty quiet because we haven't hit training camp yet. Training camp is not until a few weeks from now, but they gearing up. I think they just got finished doing mini camps. Mini camps I think just started, but training camp is not until July. But yeah, they got a long way to go to the regular season. But them adding Frank Clark to the to the roster, that'd be a good move. Yeah, I like him as a good move. I like him as definitely a solid move. But this defense as a whole, they gotta prove because we got the edge rushers like Nolan Smith. He got to prove that he could do something. Bryce Huff, he got to prove that he's not a one hit wonder. Josh Sweat, he got to prove that he get back to form and be a 10 sack guy again, like he was in 22. It's a lot of these guys that's gotta prove. We gotta see if Mitchell could prove that he's a starter out the gate. But even though I think Cleveland Rango gonna win that number 2 spot. I think if Cleveland Rango win it, I think Mitchell ain't gonna start until mid season, and they gonna have to trade my man Darius Slay. They gonna have to trade my man Darius Slay. But you got a lot of people that gotta prove themselves, especially when it comes to edge rusher Jalen Hurt, Jalen Jalen Hunt got to show that he could play in the NFL and 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 at least show some flashes. At least be able to be good enough where he gets some significant playing time. He's not gonna be a starter, but he got to prove that he can at least get some significant playing time in his rookie year as a third pick. But you got a lot of people on a lot of players on defense that got to prove that they could be productive. And we ain't gonna talk about Brandon Graham. We know Brandon Graham. He's on his way out. He just he just hanging in there until the end of the season. He's yeah he's praying and hoping that the Eagles are good enough to get back to the Super Bowl this year, which I believe they are. But they gotta play up to their talent and their potential. They got the potential to be at 13 and 14, even with the players they got. Is everybody play up to their capabilities? And if you got the new players at least play up to beat the linebackers and the edge rushers play up to at least above average, where they at least playing at a B level. They ain't gotta play an A or at least a B level. They'll be a Super Bowl contender for the linebackers. The secondary is gonna be great. I just see it. The secondary is gonna be great. Mitchell, Klingon Ringo, Darius Slay, they gonna be good. Cooper DeJean, they need to put Cooper DeJean in the slot and also safety. He's not gonna be an outside corner. Not with the Eagles. He's not gonna be an outside corner with the Eagles. But but they but they sit there and just able to hold it down and play up to their potential, they'll be all right. They'll be good. They'll be good to go. They're because you got guys like Dan Sileo talking about yeah they gonna be garbage and that they only gonna be a 4th, 5th win team. I was like they was 11 and 6. Yeah, they was 11 win team last year with a collapse. So I was like, how are you saying that? And they're better than last year. They're a better team than last year. But they gonna have to prove it, put it on the field, and prove it. Well, this is the Crown Picture Com team signing out. Like, share, and subscribe.